for stopping by to see how I created this breast cancer awareness inspired look. All I'm doing now is just priming my face, and let's get into it. So I'm just going to prime my lids with the NYX cream base primer or so. I'm just going to put that all over my lid, just as you see I'm doing. And I'm going to use the Morphe palette, and the color that you see there, that's going to be my transition color, and I'm going to put that right below my eyebrow, as close as I can get it. Not right below, but you know, right where you see I'm putting that. And that's going to serve its purpose as a transition. Then I'm going to use that pink color right there to put below the transition. And it's kind of weird because that's like a shiny type of pink, but you can't really see it in the video, but I was kind of scared because I wanted more of a matte dry pink. But yeah, I'm just using that right below my transition color, and just blending it out. I did that on the other side as well, but I had to crop it out due to the fact I didn't want this video to be super long. So yeah, I'm just blending that out and just going back and forth. And then what you want to do after you put the pink, you want to go back with the transition color that you originally first used. And then now I'm using like a darker reddish pink. I don't know what you call that color, but I guess it's like a reddish pink. It showed up on the video as kind of a pink, but it was a little bit redder in person, but it kind of came out okay. But I'm just placing that below the transition color. And what you want to do is continue to just blend that out. And also you want to go back in with the lighter pink. You see I use the white brush. That the white brush has the lighter pink. So I'm going back and forth with the lighter pink and that dark pink just to blend them both out. So it's kind of like a seamless transition. I'm no professional, but you know, you can clearly see what you're doing, you know, as you're doing it. And what I'm doing now is just using that darker purple to just go into the crease, not the crease, but the outer part of the eye, so you can create like, I guess like a smoky, or I don't know, I wouldn't say smoky, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm just going in with that color, and the key is to actually just continue to go back blending those colors out so it's not like harsh, if that makes any sense. But this tip that you guys see me doing now is I watched some girl's Facebook live, and she, you know, gave me that tip. I forgot her name. And just pretty much line your lower lid. Don't get it on your eyelash, but line your lower lid with you know, your the concealer that you'll use, and just look up, and that will set you like a guide to doing your cut crease. I'm no perfect at my, you know, I'm not a professional at my cut crease, but you know, with a little bit of practice, maybe one day I'll get there. So that's what you just see me doing. And of course, just, you know, use that line as a guide and continue to just put the concealer on the lid. And just definitely take your time and be super careful. I kind of screwed mine up because I was it was late and I was tired. But if you take your time and kind of, you know, just take your time, it'll come out really good. And after I did that, I'm going to, what do you call it? I'm going to put my base for my glitter that I'm going to use all over my lids. And so I apologize, I did not put I did not show what glitter I used, but in the description box I will put it there. And it's just a pink glitter from NYX. And yeah, I think it's just a glitter from NYX. I don't know the exact name for it right now, but yeah, that's what I'm just putting all over my lids. Just as you see I'm doing so. I totally screwed up on my cut crease, you guys. I really need to continue to practice because, yeah, I could have did way better. I think I could have. So, yeah, just put the glitter all over your eyes. Also, watch out when you use glitter. I did not know the glitter was going to be so messy, but it was super messy. So try to be very gentle when you're putting the glitter. But now what you see me doing is going back in with those colors. I'm going back in with a dark reddish pink. And then also I'm going back in with that lighter pink just to continue to blend out the colors. Because as you continue to put certain things on your eyes, certain colors may get lost. So you want to just keep going back and forth with certain colors until they create the pop that you want them to create. So I'm still going back and forth with the dark purple, as you see him doing so. And yeah, just continue to blend those colors out. Alright, so I'm using my Lancôme Foundation. I do apologize, I did not show it because this is actually a sample from Sephora because I wanted to try it out before I bought it. Well, I didn't buy it, but you know what I mean. So this is the Lancôme Foundation. My shade will be listed below. I don't have a bottle to show you guys, so I apologize for that. And yeah, I'm just, you know, the usual, putting it on my face with the brush, and then I will go in behind with the brush with the beauty blender, because after applying it with the brush, if you ever get that you know, like the strokes, if you start to see the strokes within the foundation, you want to go behind it with the beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, so you can press it into your skin so it's more seamless, I guess. But y'all know what I mean. And I kind of hated my eyebrows in this tutorial because I just did too much. I did way too much. Like on the top of my eyebrow, I should have used the darker, you know, my skin color concealer, so it wouldn't look like it does now, but it is what it is. Next time I'll, you know, do a little bit better with that. I just wasn't thinking to do that. I don't know why. Again, I was just doing the most. So yeah, I'm just blending everything out, or trying to blend everything out with that beauty blender. And yeah, so next I think, yeah, I'm just gonna keep blending that out. So next I'm going to be using my NARS Radiance Cream Concealer in Amande, and that's the same thing I used in my last video, but I put that all over my face, and now all I'm doing is just blending it out. I'm still no pro at blending. I do need to work on my blending. This video is not a pro video, it's more so of beginners. You know, we all have to start somewhere. We all make mistakes, and I know my makeup is not perfect, nor is it, oh my god, flawless, but again, I am learning. So, you know, the little tips that I have, or the little things that you guys see me do, maybe you can use it while you do it, or, you know, maybe you guys can, in the comment box below, you can give me tips as well. But again, all I'm doing right now is just blending out that concealer. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple, just blending out the concealer. You actually want to take your time with blending it out, because if you don't blend it out, it can kind of look cakey, or it just won't look right. So, yeah. I kind of don't like this concealer. I think I'm going to actually use a different concealer. I don't know why. It doesn't give me the look I'm going for. I wouldn't say I don't like the concealer, because the concealer is awesome. I used to use it before and it came out well, but maybe I need to just use a different shade. I'm not sure if, I don't know why, but maybe I need to use like a lighter shade or a darker, like a little, I don't know. But I want to try some different concealer. And I went to Sephora and I got me, this is the only thing Fenty that I can get my hands on. It's the loose powder. I can say that it's really fine and thin, so that's what I liked about it. Typically, like your setting powders or like your highlighting powders, they're not as thin to me compared to the Fenty powder. So I can give this a thumbs up because it came out. I like the way the product feels and the product works, because I didn't get shiny in any of those areas where I placed the powder, which is the areas where I typically will get shiny and oily. So it did its job, and I give it a thumbs up, and I think I would, you know, use it a lot. So, yeah. And please do not hate me. I know my nose contour is not there yet. I'm still practicing and trying to get it and perfect it. Yeah, that's one thing I struggle with, like my nose contour. That's one of my insecurities as well. Like, I have a huge nose, and I do my best to kind of make it slim. Sometimes it comes out good. Sometimes it comes out like, what the heck was you trying to do? But hey, again, we all have to start somewhere. So Don't hate me for that. Again, I know it's not perfect, but I'm still practicing. I make these videos to practice for myself, one of the most parts, but also to get tips from other people, as well as give tips that I've learned that I may feel like I've gotten better with over time, just to help someone else. But yeah, I put the Black Radiance Darker Cream Concealer just to contour in those spots where I lost a bit of color, and just to kind of push those areas back into my face. As you see, the highlight pushes out and the contour pushes in. So that's all I'm doing, and I'm just trying to blend that out the best way I know I can. And yeah. And then you see me going in with my Sleek palette. I'm sorry I didn't show you the shade, but it's the Sleek palette in medium. And I'm just going to, the darker shade within that palette, I'm just pressing it all over where I put the concealer to set that concealer. And then I have my MAC, and all I'm doing is just placing that the mineralized skin finish all over my face to you know, just blend everything in, and you know, just blend everything in. That's about it. There's nothing to it. Everywhere where you see where the highlighter was just a bit harsh, blending that in. And then I have my Wet n Wild eyeliner, my liquid eyeliner. I am no professional at the eyeliner, but I am learning again. And I think my eyeliner came out pretty decent. It didn't come out, you know, all that like lit, but came out pretty decent. But I'm just lining my eyes with that. I'll make a separate video on how I do it. And again, it still won't be perfect, but the little tips that I know may help you out. And yeah, so and yeah, I think I wasn't able to show you guys how I placed my lashes on because I had to crop it out. I will make a separate video on how I do it and the tips and tricks that I know help me easily put my lashes on, because I know we all struggle with lashes. So you know, we struggled at one point in time with our lashes, but yeah, I'll show you guys how I do mine, and yeah, hopefully it helps one of you guys out or somebody. So yeah. And I'm just, you know, going back in with that the Sleek palette in that dark color, and trying to put those colors you know, that contour-ish back into my face. And yeah, I wasn't able to put the clip of, you know, putting the highlighter and everything, but this is the finished look, you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I am going natural transitioning, so my hair be looking crazy, but I'm about to get me a wig, y'all. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial.